What's going on, guys? Charles Benz here, and today we're going to be talking about some replica cars. In particular, one that I just found out about. Realized there might be some real interest here. One of the big things that I found with a lot of guys that are interested in the replica cars, they want something fast. They want something that's different. Typically, they want something that's like a high performance replica Ferrari, replica Lamborghini, replica Porsche, something that catches people's eye. And they want it for cheap. And usually they're looking at this because they saw like super replicas or whatever name they're going by now. But a lot of them are scam companies that claim they'll ship worldwide, blah, blah, blah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check my other videos out and you can learn about that. There's a number of these companies. I think they're right around the same person that's been running them. There's still a few other players in the game, but you got to stay away from them. They're nothing but trouble. With that being said, there is a market for replica cars. There are people that do produce real cars that are pretty cool. And if you're looking for something that's, maybe different because you want to stand out from the crowd, or you don't want, you don't want the same thing as everybody else, or maybe you just want a project that you can put together with a friend, or, have somebody build it out for you. This is an option too. So you have replica cars. You also have what's called a kit car. So we're going to take a look at that over here. This company I stumbled upon called Factory 5 Racing. Their website's factory5.com. And they have a few different models. The one that caught my eye right off the bat is the 818 is what they call it. And they have a few different kits for the 818. So now the 818, to give you guys an idea, this kit is right around $10,000. It needs a donor Subaru WRX. They have a video on it. The company's based in Massachusetts. They offer a free brochure and DVD. I'm not sure if the DVD is free. But with that being said, if there's enough interest in this too, I will consider going out there to the warehouse that they're producing it, to the factory that they're producing these kits at, and actually interview them. So you guys let me know what you think. So the kit costs $9,990, and you can use, I forgot what they're saying, an 07 or newer. Here's their video. It's on YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and play that. Mid-engine, rear-wheel drive. So you're not going to have the all-wheel drive. 1,800 pounds. Now, the one you're seeing in the beginning, they have done up like a actual race car, kind of.
The Factory 5 818 sports car is our newest design. The idea behind the 818 is a fun-to-drive, lightweight, mid-engine sports car. It comes in two variants, the 818S, the street model, and the 818R, which is the track-focused race model.
Okay, so track
the 818 is engineered to be built. It can go from kit to finished car in your garage in less time than any other Factory 5.
When we launched the company, it was, if you got a Mustang and $9,900, you can build a Factory 5. And that launched the company. And that was our wingman. Those are the people who built Factory 5 and enabled us to grow. Well, when we looked at the 818, we said, hey, let's come full circle. Let's go back to our wingman. Let's go back to a guy that maybe he doesn't have as much money as he has skills. And let's make a car that can be built, a kit that's 10 grand, but can be finished for 15. Once the design goal was set.
So that's the CEO right there. He says finished in for $15,000.
That we had to build and complete this car for 15 grand or less. It required using more parts from a donor car. So we're still doing the frame, the chassis, suspension, body, and all that, but we had to use more parts from a Subaru.
If you have the 818 kit and a 2002 to 2007 Subaru WRX or normally aspirated Impreza, you have everything you need to build your car. The 818 was designed to be a global car.
So again, 02 to 2007 does not need to be a WRX, I would probably recommend going with the WRX, but you get the point. It could be a normal
and can be
Impreza.
built in either left-hand or right-hand drive configurations, and the tough, affordable Subaru running gear is available all over the planet. The 818 uses composite body panels that are gel-coated and don't have any seams, so there's no paintwork required. Minimal bodywork means minimal cost.
The 818 is our largest challenge to date, and if you look at the growth of the company really has been a function of the integration of technology and the integration of really powerful technology. So now with the 818, everything's coming full circle. The design of the frame, chassis suspension, bill of materials, now surfacing and mold making and plug making, all in one massive universe. The result of that's going to be a car that's easy to build, that will perform at supercar levels, and that's priced at a really good budget that a guy at home can afford.
Factory 5 does a great job using SolidWorks to design these cars. They're leveraging the accuracy they can get out of the 3D model. So, it's one thing to make...
So I'm going to cut these guys short because you guys can watch this video in depth later, and I didn't bring you here to have you watch all that right now and spend that time. But the idea is, okay, we're talking $15,000. Yes, it's not a Porsche. It's not a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, yada, 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 okay? But what it is something different. It's something that you can get your hands on and you can mess around and learn. And then it's also a company that's going to be easier to source parts from down the road. It's based on something that's pretty accessible, Subaru WRX, and when I, my audience and the people, who I'm talking to right now, a lot of people that are interested in these cars are not only in the United States. I got people in the UK, people that are in Australia, all over the world. Okay, so I'm literally talking to everyone here. I think Subaru's pretty accessible. I know it's definitely accessible in Australia. So some of you guys that are in a little bit harder to obtain areas, I'm not sure what the situation is. Let me know. But here in the United States, it is very accessible to get this, and Massachusetts, not far from where I'm at all. And the cool thing is, like they said, this thing will beat a Porsche on the track, and you can take it to work every day. And it's something that you can build on your own, and that, maybe you're not that handy or you don't know that much about mechanics, so you could even hire someone to give you a hand or something like that. You get out there, you can learn more about this and put yourself together a really cool car that people, damn, and you built it yourself, which is, to be honest with you, way more of cool factor there for guys and girls. You roll up, yeah, I built this thing myself. It was a kit, but we put it all together and we did this, we did that, and I customized it this way. And this is, I wouldn't recommend anything that I wouldn't consider doing myself as well. This is something I would consider looking at in the next couple of years to take on this project. Maybe in 2 years from now, I'm not sure. Let's take a look. So they got a Roadster. Big fan of these guys. They're MK4 Roadster. So it's basically the like AC Cobra kit car. You see a ton of these online. Actually, I'll bring up eBay and you'll just see, if you type in Replica kit makes on eBay, you're going to see just a load of these AC Cobras, $30,000, $50,000, $27,000, and they're all kits. Oh, look at this, Supra, a Supra. Yeah, so I saw this one. Where did they have it at? They had it on Auto Trader, and they were advertising it. And that's what caught my eye. Got the 4-cylinder turbo. I mean, it'd be a fun car. It looks great in a coupe. It looks great in a convertible. I think it's really unique. Turn a lot of heads. Fun car. Let's see what else they have here. They got the hot rods. They got a 33 hot rod build out. Not sure what all that includes. I just want to give you guys a quick overview here. I'm not going to get real in depth on their site. That's pretty cool. Fitted with a 400 horsepower LS6 engine. It goes ballistic in a blink. 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. Corvette brakes. Hull stops at 111 feet from 60 miles an hour. Street tires deliver 1.05 G's on the skid pad. It's a cool car. Kit starts at $24,000. So you need a C5 Corvette, which they can be obtained for, let's say, a decent one, 15 grand. And then that starts at 25. So you're at 40. You know, I mean, again, it goes back to what do you want? You know, this thing looks really unique. So $40,000 you're going to be looking at on a total build out, not to count in your time. That's cool looking. Not to count in how much you're putting into it, maybe some extra stuff, and you need somewhere to build it, or maybe you're going to have somebody build it for you, so somebody competent to do that project. But that thing is cool, you know, and you're taking a C5, like a C5 is, I'm not trying to bash on the C5. I mean, it was a cool car in the day. I just don't think it's that cool of a car. I mean, would I drive one? Yeah, sure. For fun, it wouldn't be something I'd go directly after a C5. I think it's okay. But this car looks way cooler. But, you know, again, you're going to drop an additional $25,000 on top of your donor car. And so, yeah, the price goes up. But I would definitely check these guys out if this is something that you're interested in building out some type of kit car to set yourself apart from the crowd or gain skills or do both. So check it out. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think. If you like more stuff like this, I'm going to keep on finding these companies that are legitimate. I'm also going to put on blast the ones that aren't, because these guys are making a killing of certain people that are throwing in money. And if you guys are really interested, I will try to set up a meeting with these guys and then go to their warehouse, go to their factory, and see what they're all about. See if they're, you know, the real deal as far as, you know, good quality and craftsmanship. They look like it from here. And like I said, you know what? Just because I'm advertising this just because I'm putting this out here, don't take my word for it 100%. Go out there, do your own research, look at them, talk to them, understand the product 100% before you get involved, so you know for sure you're going to be getting a quality product and that you're not getting ripped off. So aside from that, my name is Charles Benz. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, guys. See you next time.